What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. We are here with another seasonal championship, this time first come, first served. We have to use a Buick in the C class, unfortunately. I was hoping for an A or even S1 class championship, but hey, let's continue with the C class. And I mean, the options are limited, it's either this one or that one, and I've picked the GSX. Tuning share code is in the description, as always. So there's that. I already gifted one GSX away because I had a duplicate there and I have a duplicate of the other Buick, so there's that. There's that. So going into race number 1. This isn't looking so bad. I think we can make steady progress here, first position gain, and just stick to the inside because all of these cars are relatively heavy and not that nimble through the corners, so if you manage to have a tight line, they will probably drift out a little bit and then you can just poke the nose in. Especially here you can probably brake not at all even. And just drive past everyone, which is always nice. Just braking a little bit early there just to be sure. So picking a safe option there, but you know, it's okay. So now next up, cutting through that one, a red again, up to 50%. And going to the left. We have a comfortable lead now. So probably right choice of car, right choice of tune, and I mean a little bit also correct driving, but I'm sure you can fulfill that part. So if you have a correct car, it is a lot easier to do the driving. Oh, this might be a little bit tight, but it was okay. 83% done. Really, you don't have to take any risks here anymore. I mean, we did the overtakes very easily this time. We didn't have to really fight for any position or use any sort of strategy, tactic, driving style, a maneuver, however you want to call it. It didn't matter. We just drove past them, and that of course makes the race a lot easier. So yeah, that's it for this race. That's 20 points. And of course, as always, the goal is to get to the 60. $60 points is what we want, of course. Could have even picked 2 cars, couldn't I? There we go. Race number 2. Let's see what we have to do here. I mean, we know what we have to do, but let's see how we can get the win this time. And if we maybe have to unpack some maneuvers. Probably not, but you never know. Especially in a free lap race, it should be not too difficult. Braking a little bit early to get the inside line here, that already nets us 3 overtakes, so Here comes the fourth. So far so good. You can cut this checkpoint and save a lot of time. Fortunately we drove into the back of him, or else we could have gone past here. Getting to the side of him, breaking in, and the AI then tends to leave some space open. We can get through this one. Can we go around the outside? Not, well, sort of. You want to make sure you don't run into the wall here. That can happen. Closing them off a little bit, not leaving too much room, which then pushed us a little bit into the wall here, but it's clean enough. Again, no big effort required here to take the lead. No really fighting for positions, even though we had some actual driving here, not just driving past in a straight line. Especially this section here where you can just go straight through. It saves you so much time when you compare it to the line the AI takes, which is like go around the checkpoint. That can really save you some time and secure that overtake, because you also take more speed to the next section of the track and you can just drive past. C-Class luckily not so fast that you run into that wall, because you can go full throttle through the section. With somewhat faster cars you really have to slow down and make sure that you don't run into that wall, because that can happen. It's a very long left. Not too hard, but it can happen that you slowly but surely fade to the side, and then it can happen that you just run into the wall there. This happened to me before. It's a very unfortunate one. And another right turn here. And a left here. That ain't so bad, is it? This is what I mean when you lose a little bit of control. I was trying to unsettle the car there a tiny bit to just show the effect if you don't go through safely. So that you can easily like lose control there, and it can go horribly wrong. Especially in the last lap, because, you know, there is no room to recover. It's basically the end of the race. We're on 40 points now, so. What else do we have? Where's the last race? Hate when I can't find it. There it is. Oh, it's this track. Yeah, that's okay, I think. This is okay. Race number 3 shouldn't be too much of an issue, or at least I would assume so, all things considered. It's a bit of a problem. Don't want to be overtaken here, because especially with him being on the inside for this corner, you kind of want to have that room for yourself, so that you can pull off the overtakes here, which is exactly what we are doing. We're just sticking to the inside and more or less getting everyone else out of the way. You just double tap the brake so that we can get a smooth line, and we're already up to second, so go very wide into this one, which gives us a very tight exit here. Unfortunately, we are a little bit too far away to make the overtake happen already. Could have parked ourselves on the inside and probably done the overtake already, but felt it safer to stick to the outside and more or less just cruise by now. Didn't want to risk compromising my position in line just to get a position we're going to get anyway, so. Comfortably in the lead again. We can just increase that a little bit and just manage it through the last 2 laps. It's usually not that big of a challenge to do that. With the racing line here, you really don't need to brake as hard as the game tells you to. It's like to get it to blue and the game saying yes, that's how you want to drive it. Nah, you don't. I mean, through that corner we didn't brake at all. Through this one also, racing line keeps telling you slow down, slow down, slow down, but it's just not necessary. Even through this one you can probably just shortly lift what I just did. Like mid corner I shortly lifted and that's it. That's all I did for that one. And generally speaking, the entire track we are constantly, most of the time, driving through corners when the line is still yellow, like here also, yellow, orange, red, whatever. And we're just going through, you know. So, can it be useful? Yes. Should you follow it all the time? No. It's useful to find some of the braking points, I will give it that. But you also need to have a certain feel for the car and for driving in general. Because if you just follow the line, you're not going to end up very fast, so... Yes, I know I give a tip every week, but according to the statistics, my videos are also viewed by new people every week, so... It's important to reissue these tips, tricks, whatever you want to call it, or this advice, probably. Initiating a little bit of a drift there. So if you're constantly following the racing line exactly, and not just follow it like from a driving perspective, but also from a braking and speed perspective, if you're constantly slowing down so much that the racing line says yes, it's correct now, then you're probably not getting the maximum out of what you want. So there we go. Hey, that's a great reward. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, farewell.